In order to access Google Classroom, you're going to first navigate in your URL bar to classroom.google.com. Once you're there, you're going to have to go to sign in or go to Classroom. Either option is fine. Go to Classroom, sign in with your school email account. So that's going to be the last 2 digits of your graduation year, the first 4 of your last name, and the first 2 of your first name at kids.udasd.org. So I'm going to use my test classroom and sign in. Password is going to be capital U, lowercase d, lowercase a, and your lunch number, possibly an exclamation point on the end, possibly a lowercase u, depending on if you capitalized when you first signed up. So once you're logged into Classroom, you're going to see, if you've never been in before, this kind of a screen where it's asking you to join your first class. So you're going to hit the plus sign, and the teacher may have sent you an email asking you to join. Please make sure you check your Gmail. Or if they did not, and they have provided you with a code, you're going to type in the code right there. So for my practice class, I'm going to type in the code that I have, and if I typed it right, oops, and I hit join, it should take me into the class. And you can see here, here's my Google Classroom. So at the top, you're going to see 3 options: the stream, classwork, and people. Stream is where your teachers are going to post announcements. Classwork is where you're going to see all of the classwork that's assigned to you. This may look different depending on which grade level you're in. So you will see usually over here topics, and those topics are going to be broken up by day. So you may have multiple classes under one day, or you may just have one class in for each thing. So that's where you'll find topics eventually once they're added. You can also see your Google Calendar as your teacher adds assignments and puts in the due dates. The Google Calendar is going to automatically populate those dates for you. I'm actually going to open it in a new tab just so I don't navigate away from here. And you can see here, it's telling me I've got new calendar and whatever. Let's take a look at the calendar real quick. This is automatically set up for the week. You can see that right here. If you want to see long term, you can change it to the month. Personally, I prefer month, but that's me. Or you could do day by day. Okay, so that's how you change your Google Calendar. And you'll see any upcoming tasks over here in this color blue. They'll show up along here in this color. So as your teacher posts work here in the classwork, that's where that's going to show up. And if you ever want to access the Drive folder directly, you can just go over here to Class Drive folder. Under People is where you're going to find a list of all the other students in the class, and of course any teachers associated with the class. The important thing here is if you ever need to contact your teacher, this is a really quick way. You can email them by clicking on this email button, and it will automatically open a new tabby for you to your Gmail, where it'll just put in the email address right away, and then you can type your subject, type your message, and hit send. So it's important when you're using the classwork section and you're going through your assignments that you make sure you turn things in. You always want things to be grayed out and not in color, because if they are in color, that means you have not completed those assignments. So if you guys have any questions, please email me. It's not that hard of an email address, ilerj@udasd.org, and I will be more than happy to help you. Or you can also try to set up a Google Meet with me, and we can talk face-to-face if you're out of the school.